PaperWork podcast, man. We're right back like that again.
Yeah. J. King, Insane. And who we got here, J. King?
Man, Big Cinco on this motherfucker from Sacramento,
The
California.
homie Cinco. Yes, sir. I said mine.
Yeah.
916 Factor right here. So what's up, Cinco, man? First off, we want to start off, man. Like how long you been doing this music game?
Shit, bro. I was just talking about this. I think like 2012, bro. I've been
2012?
I've been pushing since 2012.
What was your first album?
My first album was called The Project Economy. It was actually a mixtape.
Okay.
You feel me? And it was pretty dope. So, I don't know.
Who you do that with, Augie?
But yeah, it was R.I.P. my brother Augie.
Yeah,
you know,
R.I.P.
from
Augie,
Augie.
yes, absolutely.
I had met him in the county at the branch.
Right.
I didn't know
You
that.
know, we sat down and did some time together, and then he always talked about he had his hand inside the music game, you know. So he was like, "Hey, when you come home, you should start trying to rap." And I wasn't really rapping at the time. My older cousin was rapping and shit, and
He
I was
kinda
like,
pushed
"Fuck
your
it!"
hand?
I wrote a rap in there. Yeah, Augie did.
Dang.
Yep. And then that's when I wrote that AFNF song with the homie Young Loke and Rally Rail. It's my first Spanglish verse.
Okay.
You know, so I wrote that. I wrote that verse at the branch with the homie Augie, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you speak Spanish, huh?
Yep.
Okay. You going to do some more Spanglish?
Spanglish. Man, my bro wants me to do a little EP, a Spanish EP. So
should.
I've been trying to work on it because it's just harder to rap in Spanish when I don't know too many words because I'm kind of like ghetto Spanish.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
we all are.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded dope.
Nah,
I've told you on the slide the last few years. I'm like, you should do more of that shit.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. You said it multiple times. You know, I get it a lot.
See, when I first heard of you, it was you were THL Latin.
THL Latin Sacramento.
THL Latin Sacramento,
Yep.
yeah, because we were part of THL Latin 209.
Gotcha.
So, and then Chungalini had THL Latin Sac Valley, and then I seen you guys.
And
you know
then,
what I mean?
and then we kind of like
Because what, you got with toes or something?
Yeah.
And then I was like under Black and Brown. That's what I did my hand there.
Right.
Right.
You feel me? And then I signed with Black and Brown, and then he just said, "Hey, you can be the president and start up your own shit with this Latin again." And I ran with it, and I was just like,
Boom.
Now let's talk about Mi Gente. That was a big
That's a
video. That
pioneer
was
shit,
like
that.
that's what brought like for homie rap. That's
Yeah.
what brought it back to Sacramento. You know what I mean? That's what that song right there is what
And then I
really
overhear
got
you guys
recognition
saying,
for you.
like,
Yep. Shit, bro. At the moment too, I didn't even realize, you know, how big it was. At that time, I didn't realize because I just had hella love from the homies already, you know. Then
Yeah.
homies pulled up that knew other homies, and we was all mutual, and it was pretty dope how it came out, you know. And then everybody got together, and then now that I look back at the video, I'd be like, damn, we was really out there like that. We pulled up when we did that, you know.
Did you think that song was gonna make the impact that it did?
Nope.
it
Nope,
did.
I didn't. Cause
It did,
you know,
because
I
I've heard
really
whispers of people say, like, man, Woody, and then not much, and then that song.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we back.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about, you're being compared like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know
that's
what I mean?
dope, yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Woody too.
Word.
Yeah.
And so what do you got in like from there? Where'd you go from there?
So for my gente,
You had the THL Latin.
I had a THL Latin Sacramento chapter, and you know, we had the homie Lil D from the Heights, BG Poppy, Rico Too Smooth. It wasn't like no deals or nothing. The homies was just fresh in the music game, and we was just like, hold on, let's see what we could do with it. And then everybody just did their own shit. You
And
know?
you guys were all just repping
The same shit for it was probably lasted about a year, bro. And then we all started doing our shit like, hey, you know what? We're gonna try to like run our own little type of label. That's when, you know, Rico got Too Smooth shit. I got my brick made shit, you know, and
right.
it was took off from there.
Yeah. So and then from then on to like now. So you were part of N.O.R, right?
Yeah, N.O.R, Northern Organized Records, yep.
And you're signed to that.
Yes, sir. And I got an album dropping pretty soon too. And it's
Nice.
dope. So I've been sitting on it for like a minute. I've been swapping songs out in and out because I've been working on this project for so long, and then I just haven't been able to drop it because I want it to be right. You feel me? So
Yeah.
but it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, we're our own.
So how'd you hook up
critics.
with N.O.R?
Blanco Ballin, you feel me? He reached out to me, and that's like family and shit. He looked out for me and gave me an album deal.
He caught yourself, reached out to you.
And it's pretty dope. Yeah, he reached
Wow.
out to me, yep. And then,
Yeah, because I seen N.O.R making noise, right? And one thing that caught my attention was September 16th. I guess a bunch of people flew out to Mexico, right?
yeah, bro, it was dope.
How did that come
Saw
about?
that, yeah.
So they do like a unity day. You know,
Okay.
and it's all friends come together and get along, and everybody just comes together, bro. And
Everybody was thick
and
up there.
yes, bro, and then just the love that you feel in the air is like
I've heard that
it's
before,
different. You know
yeah.
we call it carnalismo. You know that brotherism, and it's just you can feel it in the air, bro. And
Right.
you don't got to
It
worry
looked like
about
it,
nothing.
right?
You
Because
know,
that kind of made me proud. I
it was
like,
dope. You know,
dang.
and honestly, you know what it felt like. You know, the homie Mad Dog and Bo, the shit that they just threw.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
were
it
there.
feels like that. You know, and I'm like, oh shit, because I've been there and here. You know,
Right.
What's that at the
and,
park
and
on the
we don't get
14th?
that.
So-
You know, we don't get that. So when I seen it out here, I'm like, hey, this is it.
Was it a trip to see like homies in Mexico?
Yes, bro.
Like, cause it tripped me out. I'm like, what?
But they
doing
talk
it
just like
that?
us.
Oh, for real?
Bro, just like us, but that Spanish is real with it too, you know. Like
Wow.
you think they're paisas, and
Yeah.
like hell no, they talk just like us,
And
bro.
I seen you guys. You guys were taking trips on private planes.
Yeah, they
you guys
took
were
me,
doing
too,
big.
yeah.
They threw me on a private jet, bro, and it was dope. We went to from TJ, we went to Mexico City.
Okay.
You know, we flew to Mexico
Damn.
City and then talked about the album deal and all that shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
started
told me
cracking.
before that you said the same thing to me. You said, dude, the love I felt over there. I'm like, that's wild. Because
Yeah.
if you from over here, you don't.
And a lot of people be
know.
intimidated because they hear, oh, Mexico,
it's
like,
crazy,
oh,
da, da, da,
don't
da.
go out there by
Yeah.
yourself. Woo, woo, woo. Nah.
Especially if you're way up here, type of
Right.
flaunting all the business.
I've been to Mexico a couple of times.
They over there doing fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's
was all
love. You got to be more worried out here, shit, if anything.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I seen. I had a couple of homies, man. They're homies from Stockton. They got deported out there.
Man, I met homies from everywhere.
Yeah.
Out there, Stockton, Salinas, you know.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Vacaville, Fairfield, Northern Cali out there,
Right.
bro. Like,
And
Yeah.
there was like 600 people there, if not more, right?
I want to say like 400, or up to 400, 400 to 500 people,
There was
bro.
a gang of people
And-
there. I seen. It looked like about 600 motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was dope, bro. And, it was dope as fuck because when we go through there, when Sacramento comes, you know, like any homie from the States that comes is like, they come and, hey, fucking, you know,
all love.
welcome to Mexico, you know, we slap y'all shit and we get treated out there crazy, bro. And it's
Like
presidential, bro.
royalties? Yeah.
It's nothing like it, you know?
Yeah, and it's crazy because like you don't really get that from here, right?
No.
So we get love from here, but it
It's
looks
at a
like a
distance.
different.
Yeah.
it's a different vibe, and you're
Yeah,
going
'cause
to a whole other
everybody's,
country.
Everybody's on their own individual time. Over there, everybody's together because you got to think about it. They can't come back out here, so all they got. So that brother shit is serious, you know. It's like this is all we got. We got each other, so you can see that they're super tight, you know.
Right.
And out here, we got the luxury to just run around and do what we want. and
Right.
That's
go fucking
inspiring
in and
right
out of
there.
the state, you know. So
Yeah, to see that inspired
yeah, exactly.
me.
We take it for granted, you
And
know?
and that's why when the homies were pushing the carnalismo movement, you know what I mean? That's like
Yeah.
I felt that. Right?
Nah, for
and
sure.
Then, and then I see N.O.R. doing it, and I'm like, man, shout out to N.O.R.
Straight
man
up.
for doing it. You know what I mean?
Straight
And,
up.
and to provide a lane for the homies to be able to sign homies to real contracts, to be able to pay for
that's
homies
dope.
videos.
Yeah,
and,
because they, you know, like you said, they take care of the videos, and if you know you ain't got studio time, like they'll
I
help
seen
you
them
out with
private
studio
jets.
time,
I'm like, it
the
looked like
beats
they
and all
doing
that
all
shit.
right.
They really look out for your career.
You know what I'm saying? When I seen y'all board them jets, I'm just like, what the
Hey, it was dope, bro. It was like a movie. I ain't gonna lie, because we went to the side of the airport, and then they like, hey, look, we about to jump on this plane, and it was a
Yeah.
private jet, and I'm just like, oh, hold on, I pulled the phone out instantly.
He's like, what, they got me on Spirit? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Let me ask you this: when you
brought us to LA for your Mozzie video.
Yeah, we
that's
did.
right. That's
Yeah, so
right.
we did do the Mozzie video in Los Angeles, bro. We was trying to do it out here, but it didn't play out that way.
Right.
You know, so
so you went to LA and shot a video.
yeah, we did actually a couple videos. We had Rico and them out there working. The homie from Colorado.
Well, because from like, you know, if you look on the net and you see these Lefty Gunplays and these other, you know, Swifty Blues and whatever,
Yeah.
like that would never happen. You
they
would
don't-
never see homies over
They
there.
don't want
do
y'all
videos.
out there. They're claiming
But you
they
guys
can't
actually
go out
did
there.
it.
But we be doing it, and we don't do it just to throw it in their face. We just happen to go to LA. Hey, we did a video out there, and we just happen to be out there, and then y'all can feel how you want to. We didn't
Right,
come in here with intentions to fucking.
I mean, it
come
ain't
right
like
to
you
the
went to
hood,
where they
you
were
know,
standing
like-
at.
And,
You know,
and
but
we
man,
just
he was
did an
out
interview with Bo Biz, right?
Yeah,
And
that's the
like
homie,
they went
yeah.
out there to No Jumper, you know what I mean? And there was a video we did, you know what I mean? We shot it right here, and he said a line that got controversial. They said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I mean,
we
like, now.
we know Jumper strapped down, fucking scrap, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?" And so everybody's saying, "Oh, they're disrespecting, they're throwing it in our face."
Yeah.
I didn't see it as him throwing it in nobody's face. He's just saying
Well,
like, oh, he's responding to the haters saying
yeah, we
you couldn't come
militant too.
down
We
here. You guys
militant
were
too, you know?
scared. He wasn't
Yeah.
scared, bro. He was ready, and that's what he was
Well,
saying.
they were saying they're mad
But they-
that somebody afforded them the opportunity to have that be a factual line.
Look,
Right.
bro, them motherfuckers come to Sac and they be creeping through here too. They do the same shit. It's just a hypocritical world we live in, bro.
Right.
And just look at us the way we handle ourselves and conduct ourselves, bro. Compared to these dudes, they on the internet just yapping their mouth, and that's not how we get down. And no disrespect to them cats, but that's some knock shit the way they be moving, And if there's real Southsiders out there, I know that they probably mad at them motherfuckers for being out there like that.
Bro.
But I know my homie would be mad at me. What the fuck you doing on the internet looking
Getting
all
off with
tweaking and
the-
shit?
yeah.
Right,
for sure.
and I've
I
said that
agree. Down
before.
like that, nah.
Like my own homies, you know what I mean? Like I'm older, but I still got old homies that would check me for acting stupid,
instantly,
right?
yep.
And that, you know what I mean? Everybody got to answer to somebody,
For
right?
sure.
Because I'm a representative of you, you're a representative
Exactly.
of me, so we
Right.
represent
We
each other,
resemble each other,
right?
straight up, so-
we have to conduct
Move
ourselves,
different. We move different for sure.
conduct ourselves with a little bit of class, a little bit of respect. You
Because
know what I mean?
everybody's watching, and then I mean, if I was a little kid
It-
growing up in LA and seeing a little motherfucker like that on the
It's like
internet,
they
like,
waiting.
damn, that's what we gonna look up to like that. Fuck,
They waiting for everybody to be watching to just act a fool with it. Like,
Nah,
damn,
for sure.
way to save up for that.
But yeah, they want us to feed into all this bullshit, but it's just the internet, bro. I don't feed in. I won't even comment back on some shit if somebody comment, or even a DM. Like I don't respond to that shit. Like
Right.
we don't
That-
get down like
you
that. We don't
you
do
don't
the
need
internet.
to. And it's the internet because anybody can say anything hiding behind a computer screen, and there's no
I'm
consequences.
telling, hey, even when I did that video in LA with Mozzie, I was getting death threats out here, from even my own homies, so I ain't even worried about them motherfuckers. I gotta be worried out here too,
Home and shit.
They ain't out
What
here.
you doing out there?
Right, that part.
Straight up.
Which brings me to my next question. Like, how do you feel? Like, 'cause I know you work with Gold Toes. He was
Yeah.
part of THL Latin. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about him working with Southerners, right? And signing Southerners, you know what I mean? Just what's your feelings about that?
Shit, man. I mean, he's always been a businessman, but I feel like, some people might be pushing a little too much, a little bit. So I don't know. I kind of got to stay out the way, but I salute, Go Toes for he kind of paid the way for me, opened the door for me, and I can't just,
Absolutely.
slam that door. But salute to him. I just can't be in that lane.
You know,
feel me?
and then-
I
and then-
got people that I actually fuck with, and we can't just go against the grain like that.
Right.
Sure.
So-
In music, I've only heard like, well, some people are just in disagreement. Somebody's
Yeah.
fuck you and this
Yeah,
and
no,
that,
for
you know
sure.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Just like,
okay, yeah.
So because I'm outside trying to catch it all, and all right, nobody's really with it.
No, for
Ah,
sure.
there it
Yeah,
is, you
yep,
know?
yep.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a lot of history. It's a lot of
Yeah, I get all that.
It's a lot of funk.
But if the masses
It
aren't
is-
with it, then it's
crazy.
It's off the table right now.
And then fucking, how the internet be fucking twisting shit up. Then you got all these YouTube channels, and they like to instigate and make shit
Right.
worse.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right.
they don't even have facts, so it's like,
Right.
it's crazy. You can't even believe. It might look like a real motherfucker, but who knows what
Right.
he's saying, You don't-
Right.
It's the internet,
Yeah, because I've talked to Gold Toes, right, about when he was first signed Swifty Blue to a distribution deal, and I'm like, man, get your money, bro. You know what I mean? Like distribution, whatever. But then a lot of homies think that he's taking it too far, and that now he's kicking it with not just artists, but like the cholos out there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Some homies, they feel a certain way about it, like it's a
Yeah.
slap in the face. Some homies,
Well,
But
'cause
they're
a lot
not
of- a lot-
businessmen in the music
but-
game, though, too. Like,
Yeah, and at the same time, but you got to respect the homies' feelings too, and then you got to look at it from both ways because a lot of people lost homies, and we've been in actual like situations to where shit happens,
Right.
with these other people, and some people take that to the heart, So it's like
absolutely.
that, like that peace shit don't sit right with certain people, and it's always gonna be a knife in the back,
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like it's never been peace on the streets. Like there's there been a time, right, when the whole ceasefire thing. I don't want to get too much in prison, but when the ceasefire happened, where homies were just quiet.
Yeah.
And then it seemed like the Southerners were pushing up on it, disrespecting. But they made those T-shirts, with the
I seen a little bit of
the
that on the
T-shirts with
internet.
Woody,
And
Tito
then,
B, TYS,
and the
you know what I mean?
homies,
Yeah, and like throwing it in people's face. Nobody was talking about it, but then when the homies hit back, they were like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? How
that's-
dare you? Like shots fired, bro.
And it's crazy
that's
because
a trap.
they
boy.
could start
Hey.
something. They could say something, bro, phony, and then it'll go viral because they got major platforms. They got all these big ass no jumpers, so it's easy for something to them to say something and it's gonna hit the fucking streets like that.
Yeah.
Right.
For us, it's harder because the music industry ain't big out here for us. You know? That's why you got all these motherfuckers out there.
No, you
blowing
guys
up.
are doing better with
Because
less.
they got the music industry out there, and of course, LA's all Southerners. Like they ain't gonna give us pay no mind to us. So we
Right.
gotta work harder for that shit.
But at the same
we have
time-
major labels out here or major label out there that would look at No Colors and would be on too. But
Yeah, but at the
like
same
their
time,
game, you know?
homies don't. They're not messy like that, so they don't put their shit on the net. They don't put their shit on podcasts. The only reason we're talking about it is because it's a situation that happens and people get things misconstrued.
Nah, for sure,
right?
yep.
And so it's like we have to talk about it. The only people that have been so far talking about it up until this point, there've been a couple of real solid homies. Shout out to Mudville Media. You know what I mean? He
Yeah, they be
does his
keeping up
thing.
on it.
But a lot of them have been like DOs and telling stories
Yeah,
and putting
yeah.
poison and it's fake, right?
yeah,
They say
no,
it's
for
fake shit.
facts, bro. Because I be listening to some of these stories and I be knowing about little things that I see and then I be like, oh, this motherfucker don't. He's saying something way different than So I'm like, oh, that shit right there tells me, man, that don't
But
even.
ain't nobody on there checking numbers.
Right, and then there's nobody to contradict what
Like you
these
said, it's
people are
the internet.
saying. So that's why it's important to have platforms. We don't have to. We're not instigating. We're not putting fuel to the fire.
For sure.
But we're just trying
Set
to.
the
We're
record
saying our
straight.
piece. Yeah, setting the record straight. Because if all you have is one side being loud, then it
Yeah.
makes it look
Hard
like
to be heard,
that's
yeah.
the truth.
No, for sure.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the truth. The truth is, man, we out here, we doing things, we pushing, we don't give a shit. But if you want
Yeah.
to talk about it, then let's talk about it.
Yeah, exactly,
If you
exactly.
don't start no shit, won't be
Yeah,
no
it
shit.
ain't gonna be none, yeah,
Right,
for
but
real.
since you want to start it, you want to talk about it. All right, let's talk about it.
And that's what they do. They try to get, everybody, I think, tries to get some type of attention towards their page. So they're going to try to say something and caption it, something to catches your eye,
Right.
like, oh, shit, fucking, if we post, oh, fucking nigga got jumped. I wasn't
Right.
going to say his name, but they're going to look, oh, who got jumped?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, then whose chain got took? So
Right.
they're going to just caption it right to where it trends and start some shit and let us sit here and fucking try to figure them out,
Well, that was a big thing with Chito Ranas, right? He was
Yeah.
saying he snatched the homie chain. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And we all know
that's
the real
crazy,
story
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like it was a black dude that stole his chain and sold it to Chito Ranas.
Yeah,
right?
they kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of he made it seem like he's going around
And then
snatching on his chain.
he's taunting it like he fucking
That didn't
or
happen.
like his
That
homies
wouldn't
did
happen.
it. I would respect if his homies did it too, but
They said, "Oh
it's
boy,
like,
overcharged
my
him."
nigga, you over here bragging about a chain you bought,
Right.
Like,
And
come
like,
on,
bro,
my nigga.
if it happened,
Come on, my nigga, we bought chains too, my nigga.
if
like,
it happened, bro, like, okay, cool, then it did. But I mean, come on, why you going to put 10 on the 2, bro?
Straight
like, come
up,
on,
bro.
you paying for your fame, bro.
Straight
like,
up.
shut that
Well, it's
shit
like you
up.
said a little bit ago. Like, well, people up here don't really put all their mess out. They don't really be messy.
Nah, exactly.
It's kind of different rules. You can't be that. You'll get checked by your partners.
straight up. At least
Hey,
ours
shit.
for sure. Like that's
Your
why.
good friend would have checked you for that. Like, did you just get on the motherfucking internet talking about you be taking change? You just bought that from other cat.
Yeah.
They gonna serve you.
Bro, and
Yeah.
we just did that video, right? The Unity video.
Yep, that shit
right?
going up.
That's
Hey,
going up.
Y'all, man, y'all did y'all shit on there, bro.
I wish you would have been here for that.
I know,
You should have
man.
been here.
I know you wouldn't, but
I
down
know.
the street,
I was
motherfucker.
getting blown up. I know. I'm right down the street too, and I was
Shit
just.
took me by surprise. Here come
Man.
everybody and like, we're doing this.
Not
I'm
to
like,
blame-
I guess I'm here.
We're gonna blame my daughter when she sees this when she's older. She's gonna be like, dang, 100 million views. I could have been there, man. Like,
Nah, don't blame the daughter, man. Hey, you a
Somebody
father first.
superimposed this fool in one of the scenes.
no, straight. It looked like it was lit, but I was happy because it was all the homies together, and this is what we've been needing. The city needed this shit.
Right. Not only the city,
and it was
all
only
of Northern Cali.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
man, it was so hard for Sacramento to get together like that, bro. Like we was always not. We can't get people together like that in Sac. It was bad for us. Like we're homies and shit, but most of us want to follow our own rules until they go somewhere, you know, like until they get behind that wall. Now you got to follow some rules, and they become a little educated, and you know, so
yeah. So
it's just
with that video, on one of the comments, right, Swifty Blue had commented, and he had said, "Hey, Chito, what's going on? I'm heading out to SAG because this is unacceptable." I'm
that's
like,
hella funny.
what the hell is unacceptable about
that's
it? Like,
funny.
I replied to him. I was like, this fucking guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't even think that nigga knows what his park looks like. You know,
Right.
we ain't never been out there, bro. Like we be out there more than look at how much videos a homie shot. You know,
Chito Ranas is not here in SAC, so Swifty would be coming by himself and getting a whole lot of business, bro.
Hey, it's crazy. One time we seen the fucking this might be like 5 years ago. It was the fucking the Capone tour bus was on the freeway. You know, it broke down. You know,
yeah.
So like we doubled back.
Capone?
We started breaking throwing shit out the windows and shit. We was on the freeway. Me and one of the white homies from Broderick.
Hypothetically,
But they jumped out, and then you could tell they went to the like hotel room, and you know, but they ended up you could tell they dipped off because we came back, and then the fucking RV was gone. But they was broke down, bro, because we threw some bottles. They probably remember that shit if you ask them.
No, we had got into it. I have a little story when they came to Modesto, right? They went over to Modesto to perform at a little club. It was a known club. And like me, Big Osoloke, and a couple of my homies from Stockton, we were like, hey, let's go down there. Let's see what's up. We expected to see hella homies out there.
Yeah.
And so we were like, fuck, let's go. You know what I mean? Pushed out. All we see is hella Southerners all in the line, and we're just walking down, me mugging them like, "What's up? Where you from?" They're just like, and so and it was just us four, right? And it was just us four for a long time, and we seen their bus, or there was 3 black SUVs, and they pulled into the alley.
They had a fat ass bus. When I seen them on the freeway, it was a dope ass. I was like, damn.
No, they had some tight SUVs. So
No, like it was a fat ass bus.
Like, and they pulled in, right? So Osolo picks up a bottle, throws it at them, right? As they're getting out, they all duck and they go in the back, and they're all scared and huddling. And we start laughing at them because it was just us four. And they were like, there's like 3 Suburbans deep. So then we go back to the parking lot. We're like, man, these fools, we were laughing. It was only us 4. Then all of a sudden, we see about 20 motherfuckers come up all flamed up. And I'm like, what the hell? And it was a homie from Frisco, and he had he had went from Salinas to Modesto in different cities, picking up homies who wanted to ride out because we were about to get down on
what's
them.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they knew what's
damn,
up.
okay.
So it was hella motherfuckers, and we were like, what's
What
up?
the
We
fuck?
we just seen
I
them
thought it
and
was
shit.
just us, but y'all hit the block too.
Yeah.
Before y'all, we here now.
So we hit the block, and we, we're deep now. So we're like, okay, cool, we about to get off.
Yeah, for sure.
Right when we get up, about to get off, here comes hella task, gang task, and they had us all
Mandatory.
hemmed up. And they took a couple of homies, little homies had things on them and shit.
Damn,
they had us handcuffed on the curb, and
Hey, I was about to
get.
get. Hey, maybe it happened that way, because it could have been worse, you know.
Yeah, it could have been.
know,
but,
so.
It was just, man. Even that, like, it was cool to see the unity and the carnalismo.
Nah, for sure, especially if he's going from town to town, and those are little drives right there. That's not just right down the street, you know. So
yeah, so
smoke a couple blunts and shit.
Yeah, so they came deep, and it was this was back, I want to say 2007, 2008. You know what I mean? But it was back then.
Damn, bro. Yeah, you've been in this game for a minute.
Yeah,
for sure.
we were doing it. And shout out to Big Osoloke, man. That's my brother right there. You
That's
know what I mean?
right.
We used to go to the different events, man. That if they were coming up here, we were gonna let it be known.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
Nah, yeah. Because you started the THL Latin sack shit, right?
No, THL Latin 209.
Or THL Latin 209.
Yeah,
209. My bad.
Chongalini was THL Latin sack, so we were the first 2 for THL Latin chapters.
Well, wasn't it? I think I heard a story about fucking when Jay Diggs had the Southsiders.
Nah, that wasn't Jay Diggs. So what it was,
Where they going anyway? Stockton?
yeah. So what it was C4 Records. It was a record. It was
But they
record
wasn't
store.
signed to this.
No, what
Okay.
it was. No, listen, they were. Hold on, let me tell you the story. So with C4 Records, there was a group called Double Shot, and they had a song, and they sampled Mac Dre. Been in the yard with the Mexican mafia. Only roll with niggas that will kill and die for you. But that was their hook on the song, right? And I didn't pay no attention. I just thought they were just some Mexican. They rapped in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
And Osolo calls me up when the day of the autograph. It was an autograph signing
that's
for
what I
Thiz
heard.
Nation.
Yep.
He calls me up the day of, and he's like, hey, bro, you know these fools, they're suckers, right? And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, them fools, we got into it with them before.
Oh,
you know
shit,
what I mean?
okay,
I was
so he
like,
knows.
what?
He knew for a fact. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, are you sure? He goes, yeah. I was like, all right. So I called a couple homies up, right? It was just 4 of us at the time. And we went down there, ready for whatever.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
We seen hella homies in line. And they were like, what's cracking? And we're like,
It's about to be
don't trip, it's
cracking.
about to
Yeah,
crack.
yeah.
Just if you
Yeah.
see something, do
Yeah.
something.
Fall in
And
line, yeah.
we waited in line like we were about to get an autograph and shit. And it was Mr. Fab, and it was what was Jimmy Rose's.
Oh, yeah,
They were
yeah,
signed.
Jimmy Roses.
So we go in. Mr.
Damn.
Fab was like, "Hey man, who I make this out to?" I said, "Man, I don't want your autograph. Where's Double Shot?" And he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Man, Double Shot, they're Sureños. What's up, man? You guys, they signed to Thiz now. That's what you know what I mean."
Yeah, that's what y'all trying to bring?
Yeah, like, cause Mac Dre fucked with the homies big.
Nah,
right?
yep,
And
for sure.
And they were like, nah, he ain't Double Shot. Double Shot they ain't Southerners. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, they're
He probably
Southerners,
didn't
bro.
know. He
They,
didn't do
they
his-
weren't.
Nah,
they,
none
they
of them
weren't.
knew.
They weren't just
None
sitting
of
there
them
signing
knew.
autographs
Damn, so
too?
they didn't do their homework.
Their manager, Frank Herrera, because I knew him from back in the days, he used to own Showcase Magazine. I had a magazine called Straight Lace Magazine, so I knew who he was.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Frank was like, "What's up?" and saying, "What's going on?" I was like, "Man, these fools Double Shot. You guys
yeah.
coming to my town? I don't think so.
Fuck
you know
no,
what I mean?"
yeah,
So
I heard about that.
he called Toes and was like, "Hey man, these fools is tripping over here. Some of your artists is over here tripping." Toes gets on the phone. What's going on? I was like, "Double Shot, man. They
Yeah, he
Southerners."
can't be out here
Yeah,
doing
like what's
autographs
up?
and
He was
shit.
like, nah, they're not Southern. I said, bro, everybody keeps saying that. They are. He's like,
Damn.
man, I'm gonna call you back. Don't do nothing. I'm gonna call you right back.
Hold on, where were they? They weren't just sitting there
Damn.
signing autographs.
No,
just
they
right
were.
there?
They were
They
probably
were.
tucked
They were
off.
on their way.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
Oh,
I
okay.
guess they had called them and told them not to. I don't really know the facts on that part.
Yeah, yeah.
But they didn't end up showing up, right? So
Nice.
we thought they were there already. But
Yeah.
Toes calls me back and he was like. He goes, I talked to him, bro. He goes, I guess they used to be, but they're not no more. But
they're
don't trip.
dropouts.
Yeah, basically. He said, don't trip.
I don't really claim, but I
He
favor.
said, "Don't trip."
Right.
Like
look,
Thiz is dropping them from the label, because at that time nobody had their back. Thiz didn't really give a shit about them. They were just trying to hit the Mexican car.
lane, yeah,
right.
yeah.
So then, right after that, that's when THL Latin started.
Okay.
And because of that, like we were
Now
one of
the
the first
chapters.
chapters.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I salute, 'cause
and that's what
that was pretty big when
that's
I
what happened.
was coming up in the music game.
Yeah.
About
And
cleaning up messes and shit.
and THL Latin, man, I mean that paved the lane for Northern Cali.
It
right?
did, yeah.
And
Nah,
not
for sure. And a lot of people probably won't admit it, but like, it did, bro. Like,
Right.
because
And it was popping.
everybody looked up to it, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, we had Nasty North, THL Latin.
You guys didn't never
You know,
have a
all
bunch.
the homies was popping too. Lil Raider had his time too, and it was dope. Looking up to them and working with them. Big Tone's always been in the game.
Right.
Shout out Big Tone. But yeah, bro.
And that's history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're part of history
And yeah,
books.
and it was tight because I remember back then I had like a little notebook with like some goals, and I was like, I'm trying to be part of this Latin. And then I started the chapter, you know. And then it
Oh,
was like,
you're one of the people in life that's done that?
yeah.
You should have shot higher. Everybody does that, gets what they wanted.
Yeah, for sure.
All you got was, I mean, I'm not
But
I'm
I'm
saying.
not meant to have it right now because you know it probably ain't the
Yeah.
right time for me.
You
You know?
manifested your
I
shit.
probably
I'm
wouldn't
about
know
to
how
go-
to act with it, you know. So
Right.
so
So-
I'm patiently waiting. I got the patience.
So
Oh,
you
that's
write
dope that
goals?
they have it like
Do you
that.
still do that?
I do not, bro. I do
Well,
not
last
keep
time it
writing
comes a
goals.
goal, because now you got me
But-
convinced already.
But yep, I need to. I keep it in my head though, you know, like so.
Nah.
Because
But I need to write them down though, like
Yeah.
I used to, you know.
getting back on
I'm
this.
with you.
real.
You
For
write
real.
goals, but you're clean, you're sober, right?
Yep.
And I see you on the Spartan races. And
Is that what that motherfucker's called? The fucking
Spart-
Hercules of Men? Fucking
bees. They got the
hope about your
Spartan
water.
bees. Yeah, it's pretty dope, bro. We be getting this dope because, like I said, I don't know. I've been telling all the homies, like, man, it's tight to get together with all the other homies because now they're holding me accountable and I gotta stay up because you know I'm doing good
What, they've
right
been
now.
doing it or something before you type of shit?
Yeah, they're. You
Who
know,
throws
everybody's
that thing?
getting
Is that,
down.
what is that? What,
It's
who's-
just word of mouth. So we started a group
Really?
chat with the homie Sejas, the homie Gampa. Shout out to the homie Gampa, you know, and the homie Rich. We got the homie what's the homie's name? Lancho, you know, all the homies, and they're older homies, bro, and,
Yeah.
and they all get down, bro.
y'all
and it's
started
dope.
your own Ninja
Right.
Warrior course and shit.
So we all hold each other accountable, like, and then you know, like they all be tagging us and doing this shit, and
Yeah, I see that.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
And-
That
but
shit
they
is
be
crazy.
tapping in, not just working out. Hey, how you doing? You know, so it's like we created a friendship too. You know, it's
Right.
pretty dope because you know you can only imagine when you link up with a homie in jail, you guys get a tight bond. But to do it
Because-
out here,
yeah.
and then go run and strive together. That shit's dope too. It's like the same
So
feeling.
what?
You know?
You quit drinking this shit, right? You like used up type of shit. Or
Yeah,
something
bro.
Like that, or got healthy.
Right now, so I quit drinking on the Super Bowl when the fucking 49ers lost. Yeah, man.
Y'all almost had 2
Motherfuckers.
Super
And I
Bowls.
lost some money too. So
2 parades.
fucking shout out Mafia, bitch ass, man.
You almost had 2 parades.
Took some money from me like he did every year, but yeah, I quit drinking, bro.
Southerners and the North, as far as like they talk about drugs and stuff.
Oh yeah, well that was my next question, right? Is like the
Help
difference
yourself.
between like Northerners and Southerners. Like we, a lot of Northerners are on a healthy tip. A lot of
Yeah.
homies is clean, trying to get sober, working out.
That's the
you know
best
what I
thing
mean?
for us right now.
And it's like the Southerners are all on
shit,
Gunplay
for everybody.
and
Well, you can
being
see
messy.
how motherfuckers be getting out of jail looking like zombies and shit. Like that's not us. When we get out, we look like, hey, we trying to go running.
Right.
Trying to go bust down or something. Motherfuckers get out, look all turned up and shit. And I didn't think it was possible, to fucking motherfucker come out hella skinny. And I'm like, damn. But hey, that's the way they get down. That's they coffee right there. I'm not drinking it,
Right.
Shit, fuck all that. I feel a lot better being on my toes, and I don't say I quit drinking, but for the moment, I'm not drinking. I like being on my toes, and I was slacking on my workout, bro. And I'm trying to be disciplined.
And you pick that back up.
And I'm trying to be disciplined and fucking go hard in the gym. Because when I don't work out, when I drink, I'll fucking be hungover Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
And I won't eat for them motherfucking days. I can't even eat menudo, my nigga. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it'd be bad. So I'll be losing weight. I'll be lose like 7 to 8 pounds, my nigga. And I'll be like, damn, I'm starting all over. And then Monday comes, and I'm fucking trying to go hard in the gym. But I'm looking forward to Friday too, because I know I'm about to drink again.
Right.
And it just kept being
the
a
rat
fucking
race,
same cycle. So I'm like, man, fuck that. Let me just kick back real quick. And
Oh, so you haven't
Try to
given up
focus.
alcohol all the way.
we're going to see where it goes. I've been feeling good about myself, so.
Right.
Well, you ain't in here talking about just all the drugs that you love to do and all this type of shit.
Yeah.
Y'all discussing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fuck that, bro. Exactly. And I'm thankful for that,
Yeah.
So what are your goals with this music game? Like what do you plan to do?
Pencil,
Like
brother, 'cause it was working.
Shit, my goals for real, huh? Shit, honestly, bro, just keep pushing music. I never looked at this shit to blow up. I always did it out of the love and just because I love to do music, my nigga. I never try to compete with my homies and my brothers, and I just do music because I like making music. Like I said, what made me want to do music, I want to hear my neighborhood on a song in my car.
Right.
I didn't want to hear the next neighborhood. I want to hear my shit in my car. And then whatever dope artist is out at the time, I'm going to try to tap in because they make good music too,
How many albums you got?
I probably got like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6, yeah.
5 or 6 albums.
And then I got another one dropping with N.O.R. And then I got like 4 EPs.
How many you got with N.O.R? 1 or 2?
I got. I'm on my second one.
You're on the second one.
Yeah, I'm
That's
on
right.
my second one. I'm working on
And
my
you say
third,
it's
though.
finished, you're just your worst critic, so you can't piece it together to drop them in.
Yeah, basically. And I
Pencil
gotta
out.
redo my artwork and shit. But nah, it's gonna get done hopefully like in a month or so. So I'm gonna be busy this year for sure.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
for
Yeah,
sure.
when I first met you, it was at the Lane video shoot. When I first met.
Oh yeah,
BLD.
yep.
Yeah,
Hey, that
first
shit was
time.
hard, bro. That shit was
was.
dope. That was the beginning of everything. Before we took a break, it was pretty dope. Seeing everybody come together, and everybody breaking bread together.
Right.
Like we fucking a lot of people got put in a lot of positions. Just and I'm not saying just because of me, but the homies looked out, gave us album deals, and I made sure all my niggas came with me.
So how much you think that y'all's music has increased since then? You know what I'm saying? The both of you. Like, how much has it gone up since? Has it got more seen since that? Literally since that?
Definitely.
Well, I mean, we know since
I
the one
was-
you dropped the I can't say it because I don't. For you, a different show. But it just seems like monthly for the last couple of years, you guys just keep on getting more and more and more together and doing more and more things, and then it's more and more,
Yep.
more hate from the people that don't like y'all.
Nah, for sure, yeah. And honestly,
Music.
I took a break for like, man, a cool little minute. It's been like probably like a couple years. I was just dropping like singles here and there.
Right.
I wasn't feeling it for a minute. I was going through it, and I'm finally waking back up though and trying to put full throttle in this shit because
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope ass year. I'm pretty excited about it. You're gonna see me on more planes and helicopters and shit like that. So it's gonna be pretty
That's
dope.
good, man, and I'm proud of your success.
Thank
and,
you,
know what I
yeah.
mean, and I hope to see more in the future.
Hell
so,
yeah.
what is like your favorite song that you've ever done, or what's the most memorable song, like recording or video or anything that had to do with that? Maybe a feature.
I would say my Bouncing Out song. That one meant a lot to me. I was kind of like in a moment to where, because I had Speaking On Me. I did a song called Speaking On Me, and niggas just like, you always feel like someone's speaking on you, and I was like, man, fuck that, nigga. I'm bouncing out now. Right. You know, like straight up. Now I'm addressed this shit. And my first song, I don't ever bounce out on my songs like that, but when I feel some type of way, you might catch me hopping in that whip one time, you know?
Right.
So, and that song meant a lot to me. It was dope recording it. The video was the dopest to me because it's not your average video. You feel me? It's like a little skit to it. You know, I always like to do skits in my music, and it was like a lightweight, like a little movie clip. You feel me? If you watch the video, it cuts out in the middle, and then you see me jump in the whip. We go get a car, and then the beginning of the video, nigga pulls a strap out on my cousin, and then we catch him later on at the gas station. You know, basically just a little field trip.
Regular day in California.
But yeah, that's my favorite song. It ain't got the numbers, but that's my personal song.
Yeah.
Yeah, your personal favorite.
Straight up.
So it seems like just knowing you, talking to you, you know, a few times I've talked to you and whatnot, like you wear your heart on your sleeve, man. It's like you've been through a lot of stuff.
I hate it. Yeah,
It's like you have a lot of, like, you've been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm probably, what I'm guessing is a lot of betrayal, homies. You know what I mean? Has this, your success in the music game, has that brought you a lot of betrayal? Has a lot of people, you know, you've seen a lot of that?
I mean, envy's with anything, isn't it?
Envy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on
You're not
any
speaking
situations,
specifically.
but yeah, it's happened a lot, bro. And like you said, I do wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's my weakness, my nigga, because I get taken advantage sometimes, and I be the humblest homie, and I be trying to be cool. Yeah. But then when I get mad, it's like, I'll get mad, I'll get hot. Like now I'm trying to fade every homie. Like, you know, I done got mad, and when I'm the bad guy, oh, I'm tripping. You know, like, hell no, nigga, I know what I'm talking on. You know, I know what I'm speaking on. But it's a part of the music game, and I'm learning. Like, some people are in it for themselves.
Right.
You know, I always been in it for like us type shit. I never was in it for me. I was always in it for just to get the homies exposure type shit. You know, it wasn't about me. It was about us all the time. So. Right. And shout out to the homies though.
But when that happens though, it seems like, you know, there's people that take advantage, and it could be homies, it can be strangers, it could be anybody. But I mean, like, I see that, you know what I mean, just by talking to you in your music, man. You know what I mean? You carry a lot of that. Carry a lot of that with you. You know what I mean? Like,
not for sure,
Yeah, and you know, like, just know, man. You know, there's real ones out here. You know what I mean?
For
There's
sure,
real ones
for sure.
that got your best interest in mind. You know what I mean? I think it's important for a lot of homies to know that, like, it's okay, man. You know what I mean? It's okay. We all go through shit.
Nah,
you know
for sure, yo.
But all for one for all, man. I'm
exactly,
gonna keep
and that's how we're supposed to be, and that's why, like, if you see sucker shit going on and you allow, you would sucker too, you know. I've been betrayed, and I still got a good heart.
Betrayed.
I still make you a plate, my nigga. Come pick it up, right? You know.
Well, I mean, and that's, you know, it's a dirty game sometimes.
Nah, yeah,
you know
it is.
What I mean,
it is.
You just got.
It is, bro, and it's fucking the internet. It's crazy
The internet is
because
cold.
there's a lot of dick riding,
Disagreement, people and their feelings is cold.
There's a lot of dick riding going on, but it is what it is.
But you got to separate yourself from that, right?
Nah,
You got to
sure,
separate yourself from those.
And that's what I'm saying. The music game, you're gonna lose a lot of people, and you're gonna meet a lot of people.
It's in business.
But
Nobody else's business can't stop
yours.
yours.
You gotta choose what energy to keep, because you could be around certain people and they make you feel some type of way, and it's like, damn, you should just stay away from that, you know. So it's like, and now that I'm grown in this music, and like I said, I've never been in it to blow up, so I'm not competing with my niggas. Like, hey, I was just trying to do a song, my nigga. Like, damn, I was on a video, my nigga. I'm just trying to hop on this little thing too, my nigga. I'm the homie too, you know. So
So it's not a competition.
We should all be doing music and getting money together, and I've proven that for me, you know, like, a lot of people see money.
I mean, hey, in a perfect world, it'd be one standard, especially in music. All right, with people, with music, or anything else.
But it happens. It's just a part of the business. It's just like
Part of
a
life.
job. Like when you go to work, there's gonna be employees that don't like you, and you got to see them every fucking day.
That's right.
Right.
You know, you just gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut, keep going, and sometimes I be fucking up and I be expressing and I'll just start talking shit, and I'm like, damn, I gotta bite my tongue, you know, like. But I bite my tongue too much. You go like, damn,
right.
me
Make you feel some kind of way now. You're like,
Yeah.
I ain't doing right by myself.
Yeah.
'Cause I felt that way, damn it.
I think we all have to check ourselves sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's that's part of who we are, right?
Nah,
we
for
check
sure.
we check our own, right?
Yep.
We check ourselves. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what I do too.
We don't let other people check our people.
No,
We check
never.
our own.
Yeah, no,
You know
for
what I
sure,
mean?
for
But
sure.
Well, you everybody
we
got in
also
them,
have
you
we also
know.
have to check ourselves because sometimes we see things that maybe one way, but we see it a different way, and
Right.
we. You know,
You might not be on
me
the same
too.
page,
I
yeah,
get in
yeah.
my feelings, you know what I mean, and I'm like, man, what the fuck these fools talking about? Then all of a sudden, like, nah, I didn't even mean it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad. I was just in that situation, and I was feeling some type of way. My bad.
Yeah, and it's about being and then admitting it too when you're wrong. Is hey, I'm in the wrong. You know, I don't have a problem about ever letting homies know, hey, I was in the wrong. You know, Spence out, bro.
Yeah,
you
wrong,
know,
sorry.
it's all love. You
That's
know,
part
like,
of being a man.
yeah, and that's what it should be with everybody. With especially if we're pushing this homie shit out here like that. Like, don't 42 fakers, my nigga. Like, if you either homie or you ain't. You know, like, come on, my nigga.
So
Where are
let
you
me
gonna
ask-
sit at when you get locked up?
Let me ask you, what did you think about the lazy video in No Jumper and his interview?
I like this interview, but I'm gonna keep it a band. That's the homie. He be tapping in with me. I felt like he was like kind of not prepared, you know. But it was big for us, you know. We got he shined a light on the homies, you know.
that's
And
what
I
it seems like to
and
me.
I salute to the homie for that. And ever since that video shoot, he called me up for the video, and he's like, pull up, and bro. Ever since then, he been texting me and letting me know what's going on with him. And so shout out to the homie Lazy, you know, he did his thing.
Yeah, no, because I haven't met Lazy personally, but every time I hear from somebody, man, they have good things to say about him. You know what I mean? And he seemed like a solid dude.
Nah, for sure, and he got some real ones around him too, and you could just see, you know,
Right.
went out to the video, you could see the real ones stand
I
out.
think he conducted himself respectfully.
For
you know what I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
And when Adam pressed him about or tried to joke about him,
Yeah,
about his
he
haircut,
stood on business. He's like, hey, my
pressed-
nigga, don't say that again. Like,
Right.
nah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't think he was showing out. I just think that's really who he
That-
is.
and honestly, bro, I'm glad you said that because, like, when I met him too, I'm like, okay, this is just lazy boy. That's lazy. You know, that's lazy. You know, and exactly. And he told me too, like, hey, fool, I don't really like, you know, fucking with too many people. I just be kicked back and chill. And I'm like, hey, fool, now that I meet you, like, I get that because you know we've been supposed to work. You know, and but it's just like we don't. It's always bad timing. I'll hit him when I go out there, and it's just bad timing. But now that I got to know him now I understand. You feel me?
Right.
Like, okay, and it ain't nothing personal. That's the homie right there.
Well, no, I think a lot of people get that like twisted too. When you try to reach out and work with somebody, it might not be a good time for them, but you think like, oh, this fool just shining me on.
Yeah.
And it's
Nah,
like,
some
nah,
He ain't
nah,
fucking
it ain't
with me.
shit.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
some
it ain't
people just
shining.
don't even like being around
Right.
motherfuckers like that. Like that. For
Right.
him to have a fan base too, you gotta only imagine all the people in his DMs. Like he don't even know you, and you.
But
and
that
you might
comes
be a
with the
real one. You
territory.
might be a real one, but yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. So if you are reserved, you know what I mean. I don't know. Is this a game for you? Because you're out there speaking to the people. You're in the public. You're in the public eye. You know, everybody got something to say about you. You know what I mean. And it's not. You know what you. It's how you react to it. You know what I mean.
Yep.
And you could either pay it no mind or you could let
Nah,
it get to you.
He's doing pretty good right now too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
with reacting with all this bullshit, you know, going on and shit like that.
Yeah.
He's doing a pretty good job and representing us like we supposed to. You
But
know.
shout out
Yeah,
to
there's been
Lazy
some
Boy.
controversy
Lazy.
since he went on down there.
Yeah.
Again,
Hey,
with the video shot
and
the other
hey, we'll
day,
take
that
all the
thing was crazy.
controversy too. We need it out here.
Of
shit.
course, yeah.
Let us
Like you said,
let them
lacking
see
with
some
the-
real Mexicans out here. You feel me?
Right.
So.
But so, who is your favorite artist right now? Like who do you listen to? Like, I'm not old shit.
Yeah.
Like if you could pick somebody, 1, 2, 3, 5 people, your top 5. Like, who would it be right now?
Shit. My
Like
top
who? And it
five.
could be anybody.
I
It
ain't
don't
gonna-
have to be.
It's
homies.
just honestly right now, the little homie X been fucking with Bo. I got some
X out.
Yeah, X out.
Yeah.
I got
He was
like
on here.
yeah, I got like a couple of his songs in my phone. You feel me? He let me get it's just a slap because I told him I need him to slap at the gym. You know, so like I've been slapping that little nigga shit, bro. It's just different, you know. And off tops of Sac homies, every time the homies drop, it's mandatory. I gotta see what's up with the homies, you know. I don't really have a specific favorite artist though, not even like mainstream, because I just be listening to like our shit out here, local shit, and then my beats, bro. I don't really tap in with all this other shit.
Okay.
He said pretty much just my demos.
Yeah, just my shit, just my beats. Cinco.
Dialon.
And so you, I know you work with a lot of artists. Do you have any artists yourself, like that you're pushing?
Nah, I don't, bro. Nope, I don't.
Do you plan to push artists or get a label?
I always thought about it because my little homies from the hood, you know, they be rapping too, and they're pretty dope. But like, you know, you can't fucking force the motherfuckers to rap, you know.
Right.
I could only
they gotta
offer you
work
the
it.
opportunity because I got my studio. It'd be easy for me to do a label, but I don't want to just. I wanted to put my niggas on before anything, you know. But the opportunities are still out there, and I'm just waiting for them little niggas to jump on it, you know. But they so young, I got to tap in with moms and shit still, and she be all worried. So it's like I got to respect it too, you know. But I be trying to tell her, man, he in good hands when he's with me. We going straight to the studio. We ain't gonna do no dumbass shit.
Right.
I'm trying to make him blow up if he with me.
And I think this is an outlet for even younger homies. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
To keep them out of the trouble,
Yep.
keeping them doing the dumb
Music
shit.
in general.
Busy,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Like it's a business. It's you can do it as a hobby. It's
Yeah.
something to do, but it's something positive because we all got them frustrations we got to get out. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
We all
Just
got
don't
stories
disrespect
to-
gangs because this shit is real. Motherfuckers die. These youngsters think it's cool to just dick ride and hop on this trend and disrespect motherfuckers like that. Shit is real. Some people take that.
That is the end.
Some people take that personal. Then you got an innocent kid that died because he don't know what the fuck he was really talking about. You know, it just sounded
That part.
tight at the time.
10
and
years, that's all they
So
doing.
just know what you're getting into when you record that fucking verse because ain't no taking it back.
Right.
You know, it's like
When you hit send,
that's
it's
like
out
a
there.
statement right there, boy. So
Right. That's why I mean, even like on podcasts and stuff, you kind of got to watch what you say. You can't
Nah,
just go
for
out
sure.
and disrespect motherfuckers because
Yeah.
even though there's a lot of trolls, man, there's some real motherfuckers
Yeah.
behind them computer screens.
oh
man.
yeah, and they gonna
know?
twist your words up and they gonna do it righteously. You know,
Right,
so.
exactly. And, real motherfuckers don't talk about it. That's why when I seen Swifty
True
Blue
that.
on that comment, I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna do something. Shut the fuck up.
I know, it's
You
crazy.
could have hit Chito Ranas on text or fucking called his ass. Like,
Yeah,
but
them
you gonna
motherfuckers.
put it out there.
What he should have did is like, look, let's go do a video now out there.
Wow.
You know,
Right.
do the video and then drop it, and then we gonna be like, damn, they just shitted on us. Like, come on, nigga, you didn't do that. But I would have respected it more, you know. But we ain't really worried about that shit. you
Yeah,
know, like-
no, but it's just speaking on
Nah,
the
for
little homies
sure.
and doing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
real
and
motherfuckers
honestly,
don't talk about it.
yeah, we don't respect them. They did some shit happened out here and just didn't go right. A little, it's some bullshit, bro. So
Yeah,
these niggas is weenies, bro.
of course.
You know.
Especially out here. So, like, let me ask you this: what was your feelings about when you seen that T-shirt where they put the homie Woody and TYS
That's
and
kinda cold.
Tito B?
The first thing I thought is like that person just trying to get some controversy going. He's trying to get some shit started. Whoever it was, I don't even know who it was.
I don't
But
know who it was. I don't care.
I just feel like that was a good move for the Southern, to try to get some shirts. Like, if he wanted to make some money, if that's what he was trying to do. But I don't really let shit like that affect me. Look, the homies busted back. So
Right.
and we did our thing on ours. So.
Well, it was like, come on, man. Like like I knew Tito B personally.
Yep,
right?
nah,
I've
for
met
sure.
Woody a couple of times. I didn't know.
Yeah,
TYS.
even the little homie out here from Saks too. So it's just honestly, I just laugh at it because I'm like, damn, they really be hating. It's like the hate is real, bro. And
Like right now, nothing's out of bounds because before it used to be out of bounds. Like, man, you don't talk about the dead. You don't disrespect the dead.
Yeah.
Not even your dead enemies. Like,
Yeah,
once
no.
they're gone, like, they can't do nothing about it. That's a bitch move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, what do you gain out of it? You know what I mean?
Straight
The
up.
homie can't defend himself. He's gone. He's dead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
nah.
So why
just
disrespect?
they ain't got no big homies.
Yeah.
That's what it is. There's no real big homies.
Well,
out
their
here.
big
If
homies
they're-
are all
if
on-
they're blind to it, like they probably don't really have a big homie then.
Their big homies are all fucking on Scante and shit or on podcasts.
Yeah.
Their big homies are dropouts. They're getting
Yeah.
glitch out from all these dropout YouTube
Yeah.
yada and shit. Like, what the fuck?
real, hey,
like,
man.
like that shit tripped me out. There's a thing called YouTube yada. Like,
What?
you're in the yard
I
on
didn't hear
YouTube. Man. Anyway, I don't even want to speak about it, but that shit just tripped me out because it's like, man, what's the world coming to? You know what I mean? But
Yeah, it's a trip, bro. It's a trip, but we gotta love it. That's why we need a No Paperwork podcast to blow up and be the top shit for Northern Cali because we don't have this, bro. And you guys have a big opportunity in the whole lane to open up for us. And it's good to see you guys doing this shit. And I see you guys pulling up everywhere, bro. And you guys are moving and consistent and just dropping, bro. And you guys have the opportunity to tap in with any artist you want out here in Northern Cali. So
Right.
that's Nobody could really do that like that.
But
And
we
y'all
can't
got-
we can't do it without you though. We can't do it without the artist. We can't do it without
That's true.
BFD. We can't do it without Rico. We can't
Yep.
do it without you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Yeah, well,
All,
shit y'all out
all
here
the
doing.
artists that are out here in Northern Cali, we can't do it without them. And this is for them. This is for us.
And that's
you
why
know
y'all
what I mean?
motherfuckers that's watching this shit, man, hit the homies up and book a date and get that shit in, man, because it's up to us if we want to see them blow up, you know? And, nigga, all it takes is a share and a like, my nigga. That's it, straight
That
up.
part.
True that,
Yeah,
but I'm
man.
saying without you guys doing what you do in music, then we wouldn't have none of y'all to even talk to anyway.
But
so
it
y'all
goes
keep doing
full
what you
circle.
do.
It goes in full circle too, because you know, without you guys too, it's like exposure as well at the same time.
I'm
That's what I'm
blown
saying.
away. No one ever talks about a homie rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what? Why not? I shit half the motherfuckers I know growing up with homies. What's up?
Right.
Talk about what the fuck ever.
Yeah,
Bring it.
when I did my Gente too, I felt like fucking homies were shy to beat homies. Like they weren't really embracing it. They weren't embracing
but
it.
you
You
know
know,
why,
I
though?
came out with that well got bird first thing out the county.
you-
I was super homie. Like, hey, nigga, north there, nigga. Like,
Because you know why though? The gang task hits different though.
It
You know
does.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
It does.
Look,
But that's why you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. Don't be doing no dumbass shit. And if you are, nigga,
right.
be on your P's and Q's, bro. Like you gotta pretend there's a camera everywhere you at.
that
Kinda.
part.
Shit. If you really doing
Kinda.
something, like, hey, put your phone in your back pocket. Nigga, I don't even want to talk with your phone out like that.
Yeah.
Or something. You gotta be on militant status, like,
But
fuck.
that I think the gang task got everybody scared by harassing them and shit.
Yeah,
And
it is,
homies
but,
don't know
but
the
bro,
laws.
yeah, and at the same time, nigga, pull your phone out because they get away with a lot of fuck shit. But when nigga, I pulled my phone out a couple times and they bitch
eased
up.
up.
Right.
You know that tout tuck quick, and you just got to talk to a professional though, because you try to pull that little dick shit, they're gonna slam you and take your phone, and then you got no action and nothing.
Right.
So just be cool about it. Step back, nigga, and talk to him. Yes, sir. Yeah, yep. That's what you want to hear. Yep. Okay, I got you, bitch.
And it's not illegal to be. It's not illegal to be a homeboy. It's not illegal
Nah,
to be a
for
gangster,
sure. It's
bro.
not.
Like that's not a crime. There's no statute saying you cannot belong to.
It's
a
just a
gang.
part of our culture, bro. We're just Northern Mexicans. You know, when I was younger, my fucking family's just Northerners, and that's what it was. It's not like fucking we chose this shit. It just happened to be like that for us, and we're not
Right.
making it to. We're not throwing it in your face. It's just what we are. So
Right.
that's all we know.
And you got a big family out here. Like, how did you grow up?
Shit. So my family's from CV Circle, you know. From CV Circle, we grew up in Broderick, you know. But my family from the Bricks was always coming in and out, and you know, like my cousin Ainge right here, and you know, my uncles, they were back then, you know, they used to get their money and do their thing, and you know, we looked up to them, and they used to be in the Cadillacs on the 22s, and you know, when I remember, I got a memory when my cousin pulled up on me in a limo, you know, in West Side. We was at some apartments, nigga, and you know, they would pull up with fucking a U-Haul with presents or popping trunks with hella presents, and you know, those were the big homies, you know. So we're like, fuck, nigga, we try to do some shit like that, you know.
You should leave a
and then,
mark.
and then now we giving presents back in the hood,
Yeah,
and
but
shit
see,
like
that's
that.
what people don't see. That's the part that people don't see about like homies in the hood. Like motherfuckers look out for their own, and if they got it, you know what I mean. They giving it. You know, a lot of them, not everybody. You know what I mean? Because there's, you know, you got bitch motherfuckers everywhere.
Nah, for sure, they're everywhere.
But but the real ones, the ones that are laced up, man, you know, they give back. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
for sure, man. And I got laced up pretty good, you know. You know,
And
like
I know
my cousin.
you done toy drives and stuff.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 8 years, and that's some fuck shit too. Cause like, nigga, I've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
You know, and
Ain't nobody said shit.
and nobody be saying nothing. Nigga, do it this first annual. It's like the biggest thing in the world. Like, nigga, we've been pushing for 9 years strong, bro. RIP my brother Augie again. Like, we and we'll pull up. We pull up in the Heights, my nigga, and we're knocking on doors and giving kids presents. That's how we started. You feel me?
Man, I knew the cat. He's
Yeah,
good dude.
that's my brother, man, and we did it out of love, and then now it's like, hey, we're gonna keep doing that because the expressions, bro. One time we was in the Heights and we knocked on this door, and then the lady started crying because she spoke Spanish, and they didn't have no presents under their tree. So she came out, cried, bro, and fucking just gave us hugs and said thank you. So we gave her hella extra shit. You know, we even gave her money, bro. And then just seeing her face that first year like that, we're like, hey, we gotta do it again. Even if it's just one family member that cries like that or any kid to make them happy, nigga,
Well, if nobody else is giving you a props for that, I'm giving you a props
Yeah,
right now. You
yeah,
know what I
good
mean?
looking,
I'm
bro.
giving
We've
you
been
your
doing it.
flowers for that.
Straight
You know
up.
what I mean? And you know, that's an inspiration, man. We need more people to do that. You know what I mean? And
You're not a non-tough guy for not helping motherfuckers. It's
Right.
cool to help people.
And I be telling the homies to come out, you know, like it's like damn, it's a give back. It's not a show,
Yeah.
like whatever.
right.
Let's come fuck with the kids one time.
But next
My
time
nigga.
you have one, man, we gonna be there.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
No,
it'll be
you know
dope.
what I
It'll be
mean?
dope.
And
It's getting bigger every year too. So.
We'll help
Nice.
promote it, and you know we'll get it cracking, man. Because I mean I'm all for that. You know what I mean? Giving back to the people, and
For
that's
sure.
good shit that
we
you
should
do.
actually get a I want to do like a you know, when the kids start school again and shit.
Yeah, so I've seen
Backpack
you've been
drive?
involved with a local one in this community with the backpack drivers. So I'm from the same community.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Same community, but so I've seen you involved with that stuff too already.
Yep, yep.
I didn't even think about the Augie things back then, but he's been doing this.
Man, yeah, for real.
Giving back.
Yeah,
man,
for
to
real.
communities.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Been doing
let
it
us
for a
know
minute.
whatever we can do. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta let us know. I know
Yeah.
you'll post it and shit.
Yeah,
We'll
nah,
pull
yep.
up, you
We'll
know
for
what I
sure
mean?
link up and tap in with
Yeah,
that.
because I mean that's something that's important, right? We got to help each other, right?
Nah, for
all
sure.
for one for all. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's the positivity. Like, there's a lot of the negativity that people always push and they see, but they don't see the positive part of it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people focus on the negative, so it's harder to like fucking share this motherfucking shit and he's doing something cool. If I was talking about catching a body or about let's go kill these other kids and
That's
they all
what's
gonna
getting all
tune
the
in,
love.
you know? Like I'm over here trying to make a nigga day and family day and that's it, you know?
Well, fuck it. You ain't got to do it for the attaboy. You just got to, you do it for the do it, man.
Right.
Straight up.
Well, people like controversy, right? They don't like the positive shit. Like,
Nah,
if
it is-
we were,
yep,
if
it is
we were
what it
right here
is.
singing Kumbaya, nobody would talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, we might trend though, nigga.
I'm not singing Kumbaya right now. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. Like that's, I mean, that's real. Like, you know, it's people feed off the controversy.
Yeah,
People-
and we just gotta accept it now. It's the part of fucking this new age, bro. And we can't feed into it. You just gotta let it ride too, cause back then we used to just pull up on motherfuckers.
right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. We're gonna continue to do what we
can't pull
do.
up on everybody today, cause it's just somebody over the phone, you know.
Right, but we gonna continue to do what we do, push the positivity and stuff. But
Nah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
whether it's you know, in front of people, behind closed
Yeah.
doors, whatever. Like, it's still, you know, there's a lot more positivity that goes on, especially amongst homies.
Yeah,
right,
nah,
than
for
there
sure,
is
and
negative.
man, yeah, and that's dope. Cause honestly, now that like everybody's doing shit, you know, we got GB doing big shit out there, bro, and that's fucking inspiring right there. Just to see the homie come from where we come from, you
I
know.
went to
and-
his toy drive,
and
man,
that
out in
shit-
Merced. I
That's
drove
right.
out
Yeah.
there. I went there. I dropped a bag full of gifts and
That's
shit.
dope.
So,
That's dope.
last
Yeah,
year-
see, and he shut the park down or some shit like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out GB, bro.
And it was cool, and he had performances there, and
Yeah.
Thizzler was there. Was it
Yeah, see, that's hard.
Lethal was there from Thizzler, and man, it was a good look. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
dope, that's
and,
dope.
And to see that was cool, and I was glad to be a part of that and be able to give gifts and
And it's
stuff. You
tight-
know what I mean?
and it's
I try
dope.
to pull up everywhere I can
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm only one person, but you know, I try.
Nah,
And,
for
you
sure.
know,
Yeah.
If you don't see me at an event, it's because I'm out doing something else.
Yeah,
know
you
what I
end
mean?
up being busy. Yep,
Right,
yep.
yeah, and I think like a lot of people, you know, especially with you, like, hey, why weren't you there? Well, you know, you had other shit to do, but
Yeah,
you
like
pull
that
up when you
night at
can.
The Unity fucking thing, bro. Like I was fucking had to dip off, and I'm like, fuck, man.
No,
I got
it's
motherfuckers messaging me. What
That's.
the fuck,
I was like, where'd that fool go? This looks like it's about to go
But
crazy.
the thing about Unity is that it ain't gonna stop.
Yeah,
So,
and that's how I look at it. You know, this is just the beginning for us, and it's looking fucking
Yeah.
spectacular for us right now. You feel me? So everything's coming together like butt cheeks, man.
yeah, and you know, like, look, we all have to iron out our own situations within ourselves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we're not perfect. It ain't. I wish it was all united and it was all lovely. But hopefully, with the unity starting, man, we can spread it out not only from Sac to
Oh, we will.
Stockton to Modesto, Tracy, Merced.
Hey, can you
the
imagine?
Bay, Salinas.
Can you
know what I mean?
imagine if we did a Unity barbecue just put it out there, like, you know, and tell people, look, leave that drama shit at home. Just don't bring somebody that
Right.
can't be there because it's gonna be bad for them, you know.
Exactly.
You know, but on some real shit, it would be nice.
Well, back in the day, right, the Perico, he had homeboyrap.com, and that's what he tried to do was, like, put everybody together. You know what I mean? Homeboyrap.com, I don't know if you remember that.
I remember
but
that, yeah.
He had DVDs and stuff, and he was with, like, Tito B. And,
Damn, okay.
Speedy Loke and all them. Like he was really tied in. Big Osa Loke, you know what I mean?
We was just
So,
with
in the Bay.
we was just with Bugsy.
Oh, shout out Bugsy.
At the Spartan Run, bro.
Oh, okay. He's
We was rocking. You know, we
and Little Coner and all them, like they were, you know, they were really trying to push that homeboy movement.
Not for sure.
So
for sure.
And you know, I think he's still doing. Perico's still doing homeboy.
Hey, who was that dude? Was it Chente? There was a homie named Chente.
There was a homie named Chente. Yeah.
That did a song called something about like Mi Gente or something like.
Right.
What? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
It
yeah.
fucking,
I think I know what you're talking
bro.
about.
It fucking slapped, bro. And I think that's where I honestly got the idea. And,
Really?
Because I used to slap it back in the day, but that shit was hard.
Yeah.
I got to try to find it, bro, because I remember I was like, like when he said my gente, and I'm like, you know, it's people
I don't know
like,
that
shit
song,
was
but I
hard.
know who that. There was a homie named Chente.
He said
that
my
rapped.
gente in the hook. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna send it to you later.
Wait, was that song? This is for mi gente.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember, bro, but it had it in the
There was that
hook.
song. I think it was on Black and Brown. 18 with a bullet, right? Yeah, look it up. I think it was 18 with a bullet. It's called "This For Mi Gente." And he was Spanish rap and man.
And he was like kind of rapping like the homies and shit.
Yeah,
right?
he was.
Yeah, and that's kind of Chente Corleone. Was it?
Oh yeah, Chente Corleone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Chente
that was that
Corleone.
song, but I know who Chente Corleone was, and yeah,
I think it was.
he's still out.
Yeah, I think it was that.
I don't know that history personally.
Where he stands or
You don't know that, but that
I
was
don't know,
back
I
in the
don't know
day
that
though.
one.
Chente Corleone though, he I think he's still doing his thing though.
Yeah.
But, man, back then, dude, we did so much stuff, dude, and like it was great.
It was probably doper though in your area. Like you really had to put. I got the last of doing all the footwork and popping the trunk and sound. You know, I was the last of that. You know,
Man,
like,
but it was work though. But it was fun.
It was
though.
dope though, cause like you're actually meeting these people, man, and it felt
footwork.
it
Out
felt
in the
good.
house.
Yeah, it felt good, man, getting out there and actually seeing these people. You know, like they don't just want to see you on the fucking internet and.
Yeah,
You know, they want to get this fucking shake
But,
your hand and
but,
shit.
but on the same token, like, so that's where music was for y'all homeboys then. Look where it is now. It's got nothing but up. It's never, it's only going up.
Up, yeah.
So, I
and,
mean-
and thanks to people like you and all the rest of the homies, man. You know what I mean? Like Sacramento itself has pushed the lane. So
It's
right now
crazy,
we were
yeah.
just talking about that earlier. So Stockton and Sacramento is like going up for the homies.
lit up,
and,
yeah.
and shout
And
out to the Bay, to Frisco. You know, Frisco held it down for hell long. You know what I mean?
Yep, yeah.
Fucking Louis Loke and them, Mousy. You know what I mean?
Yep,
like,
yeah.
and then you know Osa Loke, Coner, all them they held it down. But you know it moved. It transitioned to Stockton and Sacramento.
And if you really think about it, you know, back when I was growing up, we had you know, Messi, Marv, Be Legit. We had Mac
bumped
Dre,
all
and
that
we had all them. And man, we're like the homie version in Sacramento. We're like that too, because
Right.
all of we got dope ass artists, bro.
Yeah, right.
And we could be that big, you know. Look at them now.
Oh, yeah,
you know, just
definitely.
like and it's patience, you know. But we all gotta be fucking with each other and make sure we all open that same door for each other.
Right.
You know,
You
that's
know
the
what I
only
mean?
way nigga, it might be a homie that don't even rap that tight that might blow up just because you open that door, you know?
Right.
Like,
True
nigga,
that.
this nigga might be going hard this whole time, but this
Well,
nigga
shit.
just made one song, just blew up.
Shit, look at Master
You
P
know?
wasn't the best rapper, but
Exactly, but
that motherfucker, he one of the richest.
And he was a good businessman, and he strategized, and he knew what the fuck he had, you know?
But see, with me, every rapper that I rapped with, like I didn't care about their skills. I cared about their personality, who they were as a person, and if they were solid.
Yeah.
And then that shit came afterward.
And
You know what I mean?
and that's what I do today. I don't rap with a motherfucker because that motherfucker's tight, like, because you could be tight and you could be the realest nigga on the internet,
right.
like.
On the internet. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, what? You could be dope as fuck and you'd be the realest nigga on the internet and everybody's going to support that. And it's like, damn, I can't do that.
Right.
You know, I'll fuck with the homie out of love because I fucking know this person personally, you know, instead of this little fake ass kid that just wants to make music and
Right. And
tight
you-
music, though. Don't get me wrong. Dope
Right.
shit. But, like, damn.
But are they really about what they talking about?
Shit,
Right.
man. Most of these kids is kids. I'll fucking slap the shit out of one of these little niggas, bro. I'll fucking mango a nigga right now.
Yeah, man.
Shit, like in real life, nigga. I promise you, in real life in Sacramento, I'll slap the shit out of any nigga that had a problem with me. Like, call me. I'm gonna keep gloves in my trunk just in case you want the gloves.
well,
So,
little
But
French
nowadays,
white ones just
motherfuckers
slap
don't
with
fight
just the
one on
glove
one.
and
They
shit.
get beat up and get embarrassed.
Yeah,
man.
but
They start popping.
then you got the nigga. Oh, I don't fight. I shoot.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll beat your ass. You can shoot me then. Yeah. So,
and that's real shit.
Yeah.
But All right, man. Before we end this up, man, is there anything that you want to say? Any last thing? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Nah, man, just stay tuned for the Northern Organized Records project. You know, it's gonna be booming soon. We got a lot of artists we're gonna be signing out here. The ball's gonna be rolling, so stay the fuck tuned. The Public Enemy will be dropping this year, and I got 4 EPs coming with different homies. Gas Pipe, ET, and the homie Shadow. You know, and shout out my nigga Gas Pipe. He just signed with the homies from Zoned Out Records out there in Nicaragua.
Right.
So
yeah,
shout out the homie. He's gonna be having some plays in motion
Gas
too.
Pipe.
Yeah, bro, and shout out my nigga Triple M. You know, he be looking out for the beats and all that shit. But just stay tuned. I appreciate No Paperwork Podcast for fucking with me.
Appreciate you.
You know, appreciate y'all motherfuckers.
I've probably been the
Appreciate
most
you.
quiet in this podcast than any of them because this is like one of the most homeboy-based one we've had yet. I'm serious. So I'm just like, well, fuck, let him go. I thought about tapping you a couple times. Like, nah.
But yeah, it's all
I mean,
love.
it's conversation that had to happen, man. It's
Straight
conversations that don't really happen. But
Nah, and they don't. You know, a lot of people don't touch. And I really never did interviews because I was,
yeah.
you know, I don't ever do interviews.
We had a practice interview
No.
like 2 years ago. Shit didn't go nowhere.
Exactly.
I had a half a bottle of Hennessy before we started. I'm like, this
But like,
ain't gonna work.
I've
For real.
like I seen your interview with Big Mister, and he didn't really touch on the music. You know what I mean? Shout
No.
out Big Mister. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
shout out Big Mr..
It was dope interview.
Yeah.
But it was just
It was like get to know me type of thing, you know.
Right,
So
yeah, sure.
it,
And that was
it
cool.
but
so we know you now because
yeah.
of Big
And
Mister.
then now people got a little bit
Well,
of
because
history
of Unity a
about
couple
me.
days ago, this
Right.
is
Yeah.
music based.
Yeah, now
And plus what
sir.
you've done
we
for
wanted
music.
we wanted to get into the music and what you actually did and your history and you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
knowing that you do the
I've been here. I've been pushing for a minute. I have not been dissed yet. I've been waiting. Shit, 12 years, my
You wanna
nigga.
get dissed?
Shit, I don't know. I'm kind of curious
Cut
though.
these mics off. Professional roaster.
I'm kind of curious. I'm just, I'm fucking with y'all.
Oh, man,
It's all
baby
up.
Lefty Gunplay
You know.
gonna throw a diss at you now.
Man, I'm gonna hit that nigga with a righty, nigga. Nah, but it's all love, man. Shout out to the No Paperwork Podcast. You know, I fuck with y'all. And man, y'all share the homies shit, man. Tap in with the homies. Come get your shit.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Like and
everybody, our
subscribe.
sponsors.
Hit the notification buttons. You know, do all that
favor.
thing. J King, Insane, the homie Cinco,
Cinco
man.
here.
And we out of here, man. No paperwork, man.
Podcast
Conversation
on
without
Facebook,
documentation, man. You know the rest.
Serve journalists.
Peace out.